Hello, Leos. Welcome to this Between the Moons video. It is to cover the period between the full moons in Libra and Scorpio, which happened just a couple nights ago. The Libra full moon on the 6th, and I think the Scorpio full moon is going to be somewhere around May 6th, but I'm not exactly sure when it is. So with the moon cycles, you can manifest what it is you want. But these videos are based on what it is that you need to release and what it is you're going to bring in having done that work of releasing. So, Leos, you guys have a time for healing. The balsamic moon is what you're releasing. So, yeah, releasing any hurt and heartache. And recently I did do a second quarter reading, which covered April, May, and June. And releasing was one of the themes of that particular video. And we're going to check this deck out and see what it is that you're going to bring in. Reflecting on your priorities, getting organized. Not surprised. The Libra full moon is one of gaining balance. The next full moon is going to be in Scorpio, where it's really digging deep into your emotions. In between that, we'll have a new moon in Taurus. And that's about, Taurus is an earth sign. So getting grounded, getting organized, feeling motivated to do things. So over this period of the next 4 weeks, you will be releasing and healing and figuring out what's best for you and reflecting on your priorities. So as I said, both of those things were in that second quarter video. I'll attach that at the end so you can have a look at it. So I'm just going to pull a few tarot cards. It's going to be a quicker video, but just to see the energies of this full moon on Leos. Okay, the 9 of Cups. This is about complete emotional fulfillment. It's also a card of your wishes coming true. It's a wish fulfillment card. And I feel like, you're going to be feeling a lot better as this time goes on throughout this period of time, this month, because you're letting go and you're realizing that you're feeling better. The other video did reflect on how you were feeling and that it was the end of a difficult cycle. So this kind of is in line with that. And the 10 of Wands is a card of hard work. But it's also a card of what you're doing is reaping you rewards and benefits with that new house there in the background. And reflecting on your priorities says that you are going to be focusing on what it is you need to do, what's best for you, and taking care of the things that are important to you, whatever they may be. This can be work, it can be your family, it can be your spiritual life, it can be self-care. But the 10 of Wands is about being responsible, doing what you need to do, but also, with this reflect on your priorities, bringing in the things that are important to you, the things that you need to help yourself. And then you have the Queen of Swords, and she is just so clear-minded. She has no clouds above her head for a reason, because she can see things very clearly. She speaks the truth. Usually very sarcastic, kind of a sense of humor, but doesn't let a lot of emotions into it. So this could be you having to say something like, it's really not personal. This is a card of setting your boundaries, of doing what's best for your business, for your family, for yourself. It could be standing up to someone. I feel like someone here may have to stand up to a family member who just kind of pushes a little too far, who's taken things too far. And it might be a difficult conversation with the Queen of Swords in that, there's things you need to say and you're kind of practicing over and over in your head what to say, especially if you've had a conversation with someone and you can't really let that lie. This is about going in and having a conversation. It doesn't mean it's an argument. It doesn't mean it's a fight. It doesn't mean that you have to cut this person out of your life, although some of you may do that. It's just about being very clear about what it is you want. And in reflecting on your priorities, I feel like someone here is going to have to tell someone, maybe kind of bluntly, that they need to mind their own business, or they need to ask you before they do something, say with your children, or there's just some kind of a boundary, I feel like, Leos, you're going to be setting over this next few months, over this next few weeks, excuse me, and getting your priorities in order. And by doing these things, it's going to make you feel really good, and it's going to help you heal. If there's an old conversation you need to have with someone, it could be very healing, a very healing conversation. For some of you, yeah, the Queen of Swords can certainly cut someone out of their life, out of her life, regardless of your gender, but could also, but I feel like it's more of having some adult conversations and, kind of setting up your boundaries in this next 4 weeks. So that's what I have for you, Leos, for this Between the Moons reading. I'm going to do my best to do these every month on the full moon energy. And and remember that Libra moon is going to help you gain balance. So, for some of you, with this reflecting on your priorities and that Queen of Swords, it's, getting that work and home life balance that you need. Maybe you may be having a conversation even with your boss or the person you work with and say, I need you to take on some more responsibilities. I feel like I've been doing most of it, things like that. But getting your priorities in order and setting your boundaries and healing from past hurts this time. And that's what I have for you, Leos. I really like this message. Thank you so much to everyone who subscribed, commented, and watched. I appreciate it. If you do like the videos, please watch. Check other areas of your chart if you need further clarification, especially your moon sign, because it's a Between the Moons reading. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a great month.